So when did that all happen? Was that in the 80s?
The story I told you about the guy Adam Green?
Yes.
I think it actually happened from the mid-90s to like 2000.
Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, I know we just started recording, but basically the story of him being a little kid and writing this report about Dee Snider, I think, was in the 80s.
Okay.
And then him meeting Dee Snider like 4 or 5 different times started happening in the 90s.
So I'm guessing by now he's probably in his early 40s, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and he's directed some movies. I was just telling Alana before we started doing this that I saw an interview with this film director. I think he mainly does horror movies, low-budget ones. Mm-hmm. And his name is Adam Green. And about a week ago from when we're doing this, he was on a YouTube show that I really enjoy called Midnight Metal. And he was telling his experiences with Dee Snider from Twisted Sister.
Wow.
He also talked about a book that had just came out called Twisted Business by J.J. French, who was the guitarist for Twisted Sister. Oh. Actually, he must have put it out. I think they did the episode of Midnight Metal on Tuesday, because Adam said on the episode that the book just came out today. Uh-huh. And books usually come out on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
The book is really interesting. I started reading it when you were sleeping earlier.
Yes.
I haven't finished it. I'm about halfway, but I'm really enjoying what I'm reading.
Wow. Huh. Very good.
Yes.
Okay.
It's interesting, and this, I don't want this to turn into an insult.
Okay.
But
I'm okay.
Most metal and rock bands, like hard rock bands, from what I've heard, tend to be very, very conservative. But
really, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's like a big thing.
I don't know, Bub.
That's a rap I've heard on a lot of metal bands. Okay. But J.J. French is super lib.
Oh, well, that didn't surprise me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't surprise me. I don't think all rock bands are conservative.
No, and on the surface, it doesn't make any sense, right?
It doesn't make any sense.
But I've always heard stories about these metal bands. When you talk to their members, they're always talking about, conservative politics and how the country needs to, lean more in that direction, which is really odd considering the climate in this country in the 70s and 80s. When this music was really predominant. J.J. French apparently breaks that mold. I don't know about Dee Snider, though, what his politics are. So, I couldn't tell you about everybody in the band, babes.
No, well, of course not.
Yes, babes.
He might have been the oddball in the band.
Yeah, well, he's definitely an oddball as far as metal goes.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, you don't see a lot of Christians in metal.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot, or at least...
Well, that's not...
Well, that's not necessarily... Well, okay, so maybe I should explain this. There is a genre Christian rock, which I'm not really into that, and I wouldn't even consider that metal. I mean, it's definitely not hard metal, but...
But there is Christian metal.
There is Heaven's metal, I guess it's called, but which is kind of weird.
That's what Tomfest was all about.
What?
Tomfest was, I believe, I never went there.
I never even heard of it.
But I had friends who went there, and it was a Christian metal music festival that happened in Eugene every summer. At least back in the day. It's probably not going on anymore.
I didn't even know I'd never even heard of Tomfest.
Yeah, I remember hearing about it. Back in the 90s, I knew people who used to go to Tomfest.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I'm not. I don't know anything about the. I don't know anything about the Christian metal thing. I think it's a little bit strange.
I do too.
I mean, the Christian rock thing is kind of strange too. But not. I mean, it's like contemporary rock, but the metal thing is weird. Yeah.
It's like you're raging against a system that you control, so it doesn't add up in the end. But Dave Mustaine is really. Super conservative Christian.
Dave from Stain?
Dave Mustaine.
Dave Mustaine?
Yeah, he is a former member of Metallica, and he started a band called Megadeth.
Oh yeah, you told me about Megadeth, but I didn't even I heard of it, but I never heard any of their stuff.
I like some metal music. I'm not a fanatic. It's not my first love, but there's a lot of it that I enjoy.
First love.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, hip hop is my musical love. I enjoy other forms of music a lot, but if I'm stuck on a desert island and they say you can only listen to one genre of music, it's rap. It ain't metal. But I do enjoy a lot of metal. Having said that, I don't know how many people in that world I'd really get along with.
I don't know. I'm not a metal person myself. I don't know what my favorite genre is, to be honest, because I've been so inundated with so much music as a kid, even from when I was very, very young. So, from classical stuff to pop, old school R&B stuff, Motown, all kinds of stuff. I'm not even sure which is my favorite, to be honest.
A lot of good music out there.
Hawaiian music, from traditional to the modern. I mean, I can't even tell you what I like more, honestly. But there's some music that I don't care for. Like, I'm not really into the Black Sabbath stuff, or Yes is another one.
I don't think I've ever really listened to Yes.
It's a 70s rock band. There's only one song I know from them. It's called, I think it's called Roundabout. And I know this because that was one of the songs that was featured in one of my classes that we were learning about rock history. And yeah, it's not my favorite. Not my favorite. Actually, no, it was a Yes. Yes also did the song Owner of a Lonely Heart in the 80s.
It's possible I've heard their stuff and I just didn't know it was them.
They did that, and I believe they did the song Roundabout. But the two songs that I heard, they were pretty good. But yeah. I'm not really into that group.
I'm not a hardcore Black Sabbath person. Like, I've never bought any of their albums.
Yeah.
I don't go deep with Ozzy's music. I haven't been to any of their concerts. I don't have no desire to.
No.
But I know people who were into Black Sabbath a lot. And I enjoy what I've heard.
Yeah.
I like that song Iron Man. That's a good song.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. It's weird because, and I don't know if you notice, like, if you hear any interviews with Ozzy, you can't understand him.
Yeah.
It's very hard, but if you hear him sing, you can understand him pretty clearly. It's like, what is that? That doesn't make any sense. But
a lot of stuff about the arts doesn't make any sense. I think, babes, one of the reasons I lean towards the idea that there's a God,
well, of course,
is because I'm so into the arts. Not just because I perform, but because I love examining it.
Yeah.
And there is a method to it, but there's also, as much as a methodology, how do you say it? Methodology there is to art. There's also just a little bit of magic that I can never quite explain.
Magic or madness?
Magic. There's a magic to art.
Yeah.
Even with my, I know this sounds pretentious, but even with my own art, when I'm writing a poem, I know the steps I have to take, and I know what it takes to write a good poem. Mm-hmm. But it's like there's still, when I hit the mark just like I want to, there's a little bit of magic there that doesn't come from me. Does that make any sense? Oh
yes, I mean it's with any type of art. Like if you're in an orchestra,
yeah,
and you're learning your parts, you're in an orchestra or you're in an ensemble of whatever it is, and you're learning your parts, but you have to put it together with this group. Once it comes together, once it's tight, it sounds so cool. Like there's no hint of mistakes because you practiced it for a long time. Well, even if you're performing by yourself, mm-hmm. you practice it for a long time, and then all of a sudden it's effortless.
Yeah.
And that could not have come from any human. Because we're not effortless. We have a lot of flaws. But when something comes together like that, I would agree.
You just enter this flow state.
I can't talk. Something to that effect. I don't know if I would call it that, but it's definitely not because a human did it.
Or it's not just because
not just because a human practiced, but it comes together. When a project is finished, it just comes together like seamlessly.
Yeah, like I kind of think of it like we're the receivers and we do the work, whether it's writing poetry, practicing our instruments, or what have you. And because we do the work, we're able to receive the message, which is the actual art. So the work just helps the receiver tune into the right signal. And then we can share that signal and amplify it around others, if that makes any sense.
It doesn't, but no, I think I get it. It's a gift, right? Any gift. If someone has a gift of art, whatever art it is, and they use it, they use it to the best of their ability. Like I remember times where I could tell you a time when I had a recital, and I practiced this piece for a very long time. I spent hours practicing, and as soon as I got on stage, it was performance night, and I could not tell you how it happened, but it seemed like my fingers were just like freely, moving.
Yeah.
Moving. My fingers were moving. I was hitting the right notes. I was in tune, and I was more centered, I guess you would say, and I was focused. I guess when you're focused too, it helps when you're focused on what you're doing. Mm-hmm. And it was almost like I never practiced it, and I just learned it seamlessly. But I know I did. I put in the effort, and it's just coming. It's coming in. It's coming together like I never. It's coming together like it was an effortless performance.
I really want you to read The War of Art at some point.
Okay.
I think
I said. I was going to ask you something, and we got to talk about the artist thing.
Yeah.
Do you think it would put things into perspective about like if somebody's in the arts but they've kind of hit a rut? Like I feel like
absolutely.
I feel like I'm kind of in a rut because of what's been going on for this year and a half.
Yeah, I mean, this guy talks about ruts he's been in. Like, I don't think he had anything published or made until he was in his early 40s. Oh, wow. And one of the first thing that he did that actually got made was he wrote a screenplay for a movie that got made called King Kong Lives. Mm. And according to him, it's a horrible movie. Like, I can tell you because I've read the book maybe 10 times. It's the book I've read more than probably any other book. He tells a story about how he co-wrote this movie called King Kong Lives, and it comes out in the movie theaters. Him and his friend are so excited that they rent a movie theater and are planning this big party for all his friends to do like a small premiere. So they go and watch the movie, and nobody comes to the after party. So he thinks, okay, maybe there's just something wrong with my friends. And so the movie comes out, does horrible its first weekend at the box office. He starts to think to himself, well, it's probably not doing really well in the small cities, but it's probably doing well in other places. And gets horrible reviews. So finally he goes to a movie theater, and he tells the usher, I'm really thinking about seeing King Kong Lives. And the usher just looks at him and he's like, skip it, man, it's horrible. But he said, at the end of the day, yeah, it really sucked that he was involved with this bad movie. But he had done something. He had put out a product. Yeah. And at the end of the day, that was more important than whether or not the quality of the product was good.
Right.
Because it got him used to putting out things and just letting go of the process.
Not thinking about whether it was good or not.
Yeah, it helped him in that regard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
I want you to read. You and there's a couple other people I want to read that book. But yeah.
Oh, wow.
The War of Art by the great Stephen Pressfield.
Oh, my goodness.
One of my heroes. When he dies, it's going to be a sad day.
I'll never hear the end of it either.
You're rooting for him to never die.
I never
Just
said...
so you don't have to
no,
hear
no,
about
no,
it.
no, 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 no. I'm just saying that if he dies, and he will die someday.
He's an older man now.
Okay. No, I said if he dies, and he will... If and when he dies,
Yes.
and he will die someday, and if we're still together, I'll never hear the end of
You're
it.
like, oh, Bobby, I gotta kill you. Here, that'll give you some bad news about Stephen Bushfield. I think it'll be easier for me if you're gone there.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Whatever.
What else?
No, but back to what we were talking about. Yeah, it really feels like when I'm in the middle of a performance and I'm actually focused on it and I worked on a project for a long time, it feels so good when it comes together. Mm-hmm. It does. Seamlessly.
Let's talk about the idea of creating and God.
Mm-hmm.
So let's assume for a minute that God is real. God is the ultimate creator, right?
Oh, of course.
Obviously, that goes without question.
Yes, that goes without saying.
So why do you, I mean, and you believe in the Bible, I don't, but we have the Bible now. So, okay, so maybe you could say, well, God needed to create language so he could create the Bible. But why does God still, and this isn't accusatory, this is actually like more of a good thing, but it's just, and it's an open question.
Okay.
But why does God still have this creative process that comes through human beings?
Well, if we believe, like if I tell you that I believe that I was made in the image of God, right?
Okay.
The image and the likeness of God. So he, I believe, bestows upon us different gifts. Like if you have a gift of technology, for example, I have a gift of music, or somebody else has a gift of dance. I believe that these gifts are given to people because each of us has one. I don't care. I don't care if a person is mentally challenged. I don't care if a person doesn't think that they're good at art or whatever. I believe we each have a gift that we can contribute to the world. And I think these gifts are used for his, to glorify the one who created them. It's not so much for themselves. It's not so much for us. They're used to glorify God and show his handiwork. This is you think about this. God's in heaven. He's thinking, this is my son, my daughter. I gave them these gifts so that they can show people what I've done in their lives. So I don't think it's so much for us as much as it's for God, if that makes any sense.
It does make sense to me, but going to therapy, I know I do this a lot. Let me see if I can say it back to you, so it's not just I'm saying it makes sense, but I can maybe show it.
Okay.
But I'll say it back to you in my own way.
Okay.
My interpretation of what you just told me is we all have these gifts, and one of the reasons that people have the creative gift is so that they can reflect God or godliness through their art. Close, but not quite.
I think I get what you're saying,
but not quite.
I'm
not quite on the mark of what you're saying.
Okay.
Is that's what I'm gathering? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think you're close. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Nice. Not so much reflecting. I guess if I'm understanding what you're trying to say, you believe that what I said is that these gifts are a reflection of God. Is that what you mean?
Yes. So like I'm who's a good example? Let's say Steven Spielberg.
Yes.
Yeah, he does Indiana Jones, and he does I don't even know. I don't feel one way or another about E.T.
Yes.
But he also does movies like Schindler's List, and Schindler's List is maybe I have never seen Schindler's List.
I don't think I could watch that.
But from everything I've heard, it's an incredible movie.
Yeah.
And maybe God made Steven Spielberg to make movies like Schindler's List. But in order to get there, he had to do Indiana Jones or Jaws. And hopefully he also made Steven Spielberg to do Close Encounters.
Right. Now, having said what I just said,
Go ahead.
there are people that don't acknowledge God in what they do either. So, after I just said that these gifts are given to us to glorify God, not everybody does.
Mm.
Not everybody puts God at the forefront of whatever they're doing.
Oh.
So, so I wouldn't say that the atheistic artist would be an example. Because if they don't acknowledge God, then they're not going to do anything that would reflect God in their work.
But they're still incredible artists.
Right. They are incredible artists.
Yeah. And then I don't believe in God, so I don't believe in God.
You just said that you... Okay.
I don't not believe. I lean in the direction of believing in God.
Well, good for you. That's a start.
I've leaned that way since before I knew you.
That's a start.
I don't think that's really changed since we started dating, babes. Not always, but since I.
Why don't you give a day?
Yeah, I lean in the direction that there's a God. I don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God, but I believe in a God.
Well,
I believe that there could be a God.
That is a start, though.
Thank you, Jaylo. But I do think that God is probably a woman. If we're assigning genders, which I think God is probably genderless.
Yeah, no, God is not genderless, and you can't decide, we can't assign God a gender.
But you always say he.
Yes, I know.
Wow.
I know he's not genderless. I said we do not have the authority to assign God a gender.
But you just said he, so how do you think God's a he and not a she?
Oh my goodness, I don't want to get into this
Okay,
conversation.
all right. I mean, the universe is so messed up, it must be created by a woman, right? All right, stop.
Bubs,
What?
I should get you for that one.
No.
Hold on a second.
I'm going to go, oh, cracky, Bob. I'm going to bonk you over the head, Bob. You're a pillow. Oh, my goodness, babes.
I don't know what I'm going to do with this man.
You're kind of wild today, babes.
I am?
Yes.
Well, I feel much better now that I had a beauty nap.
That's good, babes.
Yeah.
Yes. Jaylo.
Yes?
Before we move off of art.
Yes?
I was at home the other week, just doing my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the Emmys had happened that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And the show called Ted Lasso won a bunch of Emmys.
Mm-hmm.
I've been hearing about this show for a while. People say it's great and amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the means to watch it because Apple, if you have Apple products, you get like a free subscription to Apple TV for a year.
Oh.
So I'm like, why don't I sit down and just binge this show?
Okay.
Apparently, there are 2 more episodes that have yet to air.
And you pretty much watch most of it.
Yes, except for the 2 that are, one's coming out this week, and the season finale comes out next week.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it.
Really?
But it's not the typical Rick pick, right? Mm-hmm. It's very corny. It's very wholesome.
The jokes are kind of corny?
The jokes are kind of corny. It's very wholesome. You wouldn't think that somebody who loves shows like The Boys and The Wire would also dig Ted Lasso. But I think the reason it's getting so popular now, babes, is because the last year and a half have been so hard on everybody that it's kind of nice to watch something that's just like a wholesome family show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but your idea of wholesome is different than my idea of wholesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, I personally think, I'm not really a Hallmark Channel fan at all because...
It's not like Hallmark Channel.
I think that they're a little too saccharine for me, even for me. I can't watch Hallmark. It's... The shows, some of the movies are okay, but they're not something I'd want to watch.
By the way, did you hear that The Boys is actually going to be airing on Hallmark now?
No, they're not.
Yep, season 3 is going to be on Hallmark and Amazon put together, and they're going to start airing reruns of The Boys on Hallmark.
I don't believe you.
Oh, I may have made that up. Keep going.
No, you did make it up.
Oh, keep going.
They're going to have to edit a lot of stuff if it's on Hallmark.
Oh.
But anyway, yeah, I think that one's a little too much. But Well, actually, the Golden Girls were on Hallmark as well.
Oh.
But that's besides the point. I don't know. I just I'm not too sure because your idea of wholesome is not exactly mine.
So my thought was before watching Ted Lasso is we should finish The Boys and then go straight into The Wire. Because
do we have to watch The Wire?
do we? Oh my God, babes! When we watch The Wire, it will blow your minds.
No.
Of how good it is.
I feel like I'm being forced to watch Rick shows.
No, but Rick is.
That's how I feel. Seriously, I was like, do we have to watch The Wire?
You know what I just came up just now with a good name for what I am to you, babes?
What?
I am an artistic educator. I don't know if I'm going to stick with that, but I like the way it sounds. But Rick is showing you some really interesting stuff. Speaking of me like I'm fucking third person. But,
you're the one who did that.
Yes. But so that was my original thought. And then I thought, well, maybe after The Boys, we should take a little bit of a break and watch Ted Lasso.
Yeah, The Boys is pretty heavy, and we only watched one show.
We're going to watch more.
And yeah.
I think we should watch episode 2 after doing this. Either that or do some reading. But episode 2 is... I
gotta make a phone call before that.
Yeah, I know, babes, but you're not going to be on the phone all day.
No, I'm not.
You're not going to be like, Mom, I talk to you or watch The Boys, so go went, Mom.
Oh my goodness.
But I think you're going to really like The Boys. But after that, I'm kind of thinking we should watch some Ted Lasso. Mm-hmm. I do think you're going to really enjoy it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just my opinion, babes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
We have not seen each other for a while, just because life's been getting in the way.
Yeah, it's been a crazy week for me.
It's been a crazy week for me, too.
I'll just say this really quick. I went to the dentist yesterday. Mm-hmm. The people were super nice. And they have a couple more appointments to go to. Basically,
they found cancer in your mouth.
No, I don't.
And you might be dying.
I do not have cancer of my mouth. Why do you have to think about the weirdest scenario?
I don't know, babes. I was going to meet you at the dentist, but I had a weird issue with my sink. Uh-huh. And I also, earlier this week, I was doing this batch making of burritos. Uh-huh. And I was using a microplane on a lime to flavor the rice that I was making for the burritos. Oh. And I was going really fast, and I cut my thumb.
How big is it?
Feel my thumb.
Where is it?
Feel my thumb. Feel on it.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where the wait, hold on, let me see.
Yeah, that's basically where the knuckle is.
Ow. Oh my goodness.
It was not fun.
Oh. Yes. Is that an open wound?
It's an open wound, babes.
Oh, no.
Just like my heart. When you met me. And then you came along and you said, I'm going to pour some cautious salt on you, and then I'm going to pour this bottle of alcohol on the open wound, okay?
Oh, do you need any more Band-Aids?
Maybe, but also some aloe.
Okay, yes. but it's healing now.
Well, I went to the doctor, and he says that he thinks the infection may have spread to my brain. And so tomorrow I'm going in for brain surgery.
Bubs.
Or maybe I made that up. What?
Stop it.
Stop what?
Out. That sounds that's not white.
Oh my goodness.
No, but it is healing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You have started reading a book that I'm familiar with. You're familiar.
Yeah. You're ranting and raving about it.
Ready Player One.
Which was also the movie version was directed by Steven Spielberg.
That is correct, ma'am.
Yes. Ma'am.
Yes. What do you think so far? I know you're pretty early on.
I'm pretty early on, but I like how so far how Ernest Cline is writing, and I kind of fast forwarded to the chapters, and instead of chapters it says level 1.
Yeah,
which is kind of cool. Yeah.
Yes, I think you're going to get a kick out of it, and we've decided that after this book, you want to reread The Giver.
Yes.
And then we're going to read a C.S. Lewis book. And then, Alana, I get to share with you Tune In. by Mark Lewison.
Yeah.
Yes. That book is going to blow your mind
I hope so.
on how good it is.
I hope so.
Yeah, because I've been hyping this book up, so it better blow your mind, or else I'm really out of luck.
Okay.
Yes.
And you got the Audible version from Audible, right?
I got it from a place.
Okay.
And that's a little bit vague, but it was not Audible.
Okay, then I'll just have to talk to you about that later.
Yes.
Well, I wasn't sure because I knew that it was on another I knew it was on another book site that we like to go on.
It is. I don't get audiobooks from Bookshare though.
You get ebooks.
Yeah, I get ebooks from there, and
Okay.
Unfortunately it's not on Bard.
Oh, that's too
But
bad.
I mean, you'll get a copy because
that's-
I've got a copy.
I know. I already have one.
Yes, but it is such an oh my god. But Ready Player One first, then a couple more books, and then the real fun begins.
Oh.
I can't wait to talk tomorrow when you've read more of Ready Player One.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my badness.
Oh. I heard one of his C.S. Lewis's book, the Screw Tape Letters, is really good.
You know, I have a very good friend of mine who told me the same thing, and he says that if you're going to get the Screw Tape Letters, don't do a print version, and don't just do an audio version. Get the one that's narrated by John Cleese.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Because apparently he does an amazing version of the Screw Tape Letters.
Well, John Cleese is amazing anyway.
Oh, how can you not love him? He's
I
my
know.
favorite
He's
Python member.
hilarious.
Yeah. You haven't watched Faulty Towers.
No, I told you that.
I'm sorry, he's Brazilian. You won't get that reference. But.
No, I won't get that reference, but I'm sure that if we watch together, you're going to explain to me that. Right?
Oh. Okay, that's going on. We'll get to that show sometime in like 20.
I thought he was really funny in The Meaning of Life.
He's good in that movie.
Yes.
I like Monty Python a lot, but how do I like them a lot, but they're not like my favorite comedians of all time, like they are with other people.
Okay.
I think they're great though, but
Okay.
obviously I enjoy their stuff. I showed you The Life of Brian.
That one was a really funny
That's my
movie.
favorite movie of theirs. And some of their sketches are really good too.
Yes.
But I think, yeah, John Cleese is definitely my favorite member.
He's great.
Yeah. I wish he would have done more movies though.
Mm-hmm. He was funny in A Fish Called Wanda.
And I think he wrote that too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And the family gets to his house.
Yeah.
We moved in just last weekend.
Is there with Jamie Lee Curtis, but she's upstairs and he's naked.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my badness.
Yes. And Ken.
Who's coming to kill me?
Oh, by the way, Abraham Lincoln does not live at the Gettysburg Address.
Yes. The London Underground is not a political movement. Nietzsche's overall meaning of life is not every man for himself. Or something like that. Great movie.
And the lady who played his wife kept telling her daughter to shut up.
I think she only said that once.
No, she said it twice.
Did she?
I think it was funny.
Oh my goodness. What?
No,
Yes.
I had nothing.
I love you, babes.
I love you too.
Good. I've been dominating the conversation, babes.
That's okay. That doesn't bother me.
What do you want to talk about?
So I decided to let you try a couple of things this afternoon. I had a box of these Oreos that I did not open until today, and they're Pop Rock Oreos.
Yes.
And how did you like them?
They were good. Alana didn't want to tell me what they were at first, and me being as observant as I was, I had a complete Oreo and still didn't know what was in them.
And they said, "Do you hear anything?"
I was like, I guess.
And he thought it was popcorn. I'm like, nope. Pay attention.
No, I didn't say popcorn, did I?
He said, "Is it popcorn?" No, you asked me if it was popcorn.
Oh,
And
I probably said that as a joke.
I said, nope.
I'm not that unobservant.
No. Well, you make fun of me for not being observant with other things, so it surprises me that you're not observant with that.
No, but I'm observant with the stuff that matters.
And the stuff that I give you doesn't matter?
No, it matters, but...
I see.
It matters.
I
see.
I see. I see.
I love you, babes.
I love you, Bubs.
I'm gonna lie down. Lie down here.
But and then I poured us a couple of glasses of mango flavored Pepsi. What did you think about that one?
That was good. I don't drink a lot of pop anymore.
Yeah.
But that was good to have.
Yeah, you can understand why I don't buy them very often, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's good stuff, okay?
It is good stuff, babes.
So I'm glad you liked them.
Thank you, babes.
And then I also bought, because now that it's almost Halloween after tomorrow, tomorrow is the beginning of October. I bought these Reese's peanut butter pumpkins.
That was really good.
They are really good, yes.
Yeah.
And around Christmas time, they have the Reese's peanut butter cups that are shaped like trees.
Nice.
They're great.
Yeah, I could see you just get like a glass of vodka and you dip your Reese's peanut butter pumpkin in that.
That's disgusting. Bubs, really?
No, that's a joke. So, that was a joke I just made up. But, that reminds me, I gotta tell my dad joke. But first, let me talk about Richard Pryor for a second. Okay, so a couple things. At some point, we do need to do a concert the weekend, I think. Mm-hmm. Because you've never seen The Tammy Show. And there are a couple other good concert movies. But refresh my memory. Have you seen Live on the Sunset Strip?
I don't think I did. I may have heard. I don't know, honestly.
Okay, so it was Richard Pryor's big comedy special after he had almost killed himself by setting himself on fire.
Wow.
And if I remember the story right, he was on drugs and tried to kill himself. So he set himself on fire and then realized that he didn't want to die, so he put himself out.
He set himself on fire on the stage?
No, he was at home.
Oh.
And he set himself on fire.
Wow.
But anyways, this was a couple years after that. And this was his big return to comedy. And they released it as a concert movie. So he had to address it. And he says, so what a lot of people want to know why I set myself on fire. And I'm sure I'm going to butcher it because that's what I do. He said something to the effect of, what people don't know about me is before bed, I like to have milk and cookies. And one night, something happened with the milk and cookies, and it just exploded in my face.
Oh, jeez. I heard an interview with his daughter, Rain Pryor.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what show it was, but she was saying that she didn't know when Richard Pryor's attitude was going to change because he was so. There were times where he was very out of it.
Yeah.
And she didn't know what was going on with him, and I think that he was struggling. He was a struggling drug addict. When she was growing up, and I don't know if she had any siblings, but
she did. He had a lot of kids,
and she was just very like it sounded to me like she was walking on eggshells with him. They were all walking on eggshells.
Refresh my memory. Have you ever read the New Yorker profile they did on Richard Pryor, I believe in the 70s?
No.
You can find it online for free. It's really, really interesting. Yeah. And it's also republished in a book called, I think it's called like Profiles and Life Stories from the New Yorker. But you can find it online. And it's really, really good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yes. But we will do concert films at some point.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Jaylo.
Excuse me.
I still love you, babes.
Yeah, at least I don't burp with my mouth open like some people do.
Like
some people. You.
I do that?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
In front of me.
Well,
Can't believe it. He burps in front of me.
But you...
Hey.
All right, I won't go there. What I will say, babes, is I have medical issues. I am about to pass away.
No, you're not.
in the next 3 minutes.
No, you're not.
From digestive issues. And that's my way of showing you that I love you. I'm giving you something to remember me by.
No, you're not going to die in 3 minutes, and I don't think you can necessarily die of digestive issues.
I think you can.
Well, if you don't take care of it, yeah. Esophageal issues are no joke, Bubs.
No, babes. Then why are they so funny?
Oh. Funny? Who said they were funny?
I don't know, babes. I
Whoa.
don't know. I've been reading Jaylo.
Yes.
A lot of fiction recently.
Well, good.
How do you feel about that?
Well, it's good, Bubs.
Mm.
I don't think that people should limit themselves to just nonfiction books.
I was a little bit of a snob for, not my entire life, but there
Really?
there was a good portion of, like, let's say from the age of 25 to like 33, where I think I maybe read less than 15 fiction books.
Wow.
And for some context, I usually read a couple hundred books a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I read more fiction than I did in that time period, but I still lean towards nonfiction a lot.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
I don't know. I just don't think that people should limit themselves to just nonfiction books. I like a good deal of fiction books, but sometimes I like reading a good autobiography or a biography or a book about somebody's, what they went through with their life, or something that happened in someone's life. But I like a lot of fiction stuff. I like the escapism of it. You know what I mean?
I'm starting to get that more and more.
I like the escapism of it, and not, escaping from reality for a few minutes or hours.
Yes.
And thinking about the reality that's going on in that book. And if it's descriptive enough, it's like, ooh, I can imagine that.
I know.
It's almost like you put yourself in that story.
Yes.
And you're not in the story, of course, but you put yourself in the story. Like, for example, if someone's walking along a corridor, and they're like, such and such is walking along a corridor. He opens a door. Someone's standing there looking straight up at him and says, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I just imagine being in that story, walking down that corridor.
And there are some amazing fiction books. Mm-hmm. And one can make the argument that nonfiction books, to some extent, are all fictionalized because it's being told through a particular lens, right? Mm-hmm. But I've definitely gotten more loose about what type of books I'll read over the last couple of years, which is a good thing.
Yes. Oh, speaking of which, I did finish, I forgot to say, I finished the Left Behind series.
Thank God. That you got to read a classic series, babes. What did you think of the way it ended?
I thought it ended well. I just, the thing I didn't like about it, when it was coming to an end, it kind of wrapped up some things about the characters, but they kind of said, this person was blah, 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 and this person da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, there's some parts of it where I wanted some detail.
Yeah.
When did this person get married? Does this person have any kids? Whatever it is, I don't like it when some authors do that when they're ending a series,
especially when you have so much time.
Right.
Because there's 13 books. You could give a little.
Well, actually, there's 16 total, but I think it's because one of them is a prequel, and the other ones I think are a part of a
kid series.
There's a kid series, and I don't remember the other one.
Oh.
But they're either prequels or they're offsets of, or they're spin-offs of the original series. You
know what I'm thinking would be a fun book, but you could never get the rights to do it because you couldn't get enough successful authors to agree to it?
What?
Okay, so each book, and it would be a small book of small chapters, but each book is like a chapter. And so it would have something like J.K. Rowling talking about how, there's only 7 books in the Harry Potter series. And then the next page would be how much money she made off of doing, off of, I guess, like licensing out the rights to do The Curse of the Tortured Child.
Or the Cursed Child.
The Cursed Child, the 8th book.
Yeah.
And like the next chapter would be a lady who did the Hunger Games, and then how much money she made to write the 4th installment. But it would be her talking about how this is a trilogy, right? Mm-hmm. So you just take authors who have said that the series is going to end, and then the next couple of pages is how much money did they make when they wrote the follow-up books to the book series that was supposed to end.
Oh, wow.
Or licensing it out to different people.
Okay.
You could never get the rights to do something like that, but it would be a fun book to read.
No, you couldn't get the rights to do that.
It'd be a good coffee table book, babes.
Who wants to read about authors complaining?
No, but the idea, babes, is you're reading about them saying how they have to wrap up the series, and then you find out how much money they made a couple years later when they decided to continue it.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I have to explain the world to you there, Jaylo.
Hey.
I love you, babes. But that's an idea I have for a book.
I don't think you would make any money, though.
I think cynical people like me would buy it, but I don't think you could get authors to agree to how not only just be like dissed in this book, but how their financial statements placed there.
You should come up with the you should come up with the Cynical Rick books.
It could be like a kid's series called Cynical Rick.
Well, it doesn't have to be Rick. It could be Sam.
Oh my goodness.
Cynical Sam. Like I don't know. That would be kind of funny though.
Oh my god! So I was listening to Sirius when you were asleep today.
Yes.
And they played. Oh god! I don't even know if I want to get into this. So I don't watch CNN.
Okay.
Right.
Neither do I. Which is for good reason.
The rumor has it is that they are extremely lib.
Yes,
it may or may not be true. I don't watch their channel, so I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
But in any event, they on Sirius they like, oh, we have this new show, and it's like this book club show.
Yeah.
And listen to it for free on the Sirius XM app. And I'm like, well, I'm already on the app.
Uh-huh.
Let me tap in the name of that show. So I click on it, and it's some guy saying, hey, I'm a reporter for CNN. And I don't remember the guy's name, so I don't know who
Probably
he is.
isn't that important, but okay.
Yeah, but he's like, I'm a reporter for CNN, but what people don't know about me is I love reading books.
Okay.
So he interviews this guy who wrote this book called, I think it was called like Movie Nights with the Reagans. I could have that wrong.
Okay.
But the premise of the book is this guy worked on the PR staff at the White House.
Uh-huh.
So whenever Ronald Reagan and his wife would go off to Camp David for the weekend, he'd go with them, and Ronald Reagan would often screen movies for his friends.
Uh-huh.
And the host of the show, who is supposed to be a CNN dude, is just like fawning over this guy and talking about, well, isn't this a great insight into Reagan and what a wonderful man he was.
About movies?
No, he was talking about how great Reagan must have been. What do you mean about movies?
No, I mean, just the way that it was titled. I don't know.
Well, the book is about their movie nights.
Yeah.
But the point of the story is the host of the show is just like fawning over Reagan and talking about, well, wasn't this great for you? And oh, this must have been so amazing.
Was that guy Jake Tapper or something?
It wasn't Jake Tapper. It wasn't a name I recognized.
Okay.
I know the name Jake Tapper. I don't know the show. But the point is, it's like, really, dude, you're supposed to be like a liberal dude, and you're fawning over this idea of Ronald Reagan. Come on.
Maybe he's just trying to suck up to the guy, Bubs.
Maybe, but if you want to.
I don't really pay attention to what CNN reporters like, so I couldn't tell you.
I hate it, and you know this, when liberals just like suck up to old dead conservatives. It's a very strong pet peeve of mine.
Well, I don't like liberals in general, so.
Well.
Yeah.
I know you don't.
I don't like
but
liberals.
But what about me? I'm a lib.
Well, you're not even that lib, Bubs.
I'm pretty lib.
Well, you're not as lib as the most liberal lib I can think of, Bubs.
Well, okay.
But I don't like liberals sucking up to anybody anyway.
No, but especially old dead conservatives who have power.
Okay.
Okay. You can tell you don't want to talk about this anymore.
No, not really. Did I hurt you, bub? I'm sorry.
No, I still love you, babes.
Good. I don't want to hurt your thumb.
Good. I don't want you to.
Sounds like it feels like it's painful.
Yeah, it's not the best feeling in the world, babes. But I've had
where your
worse.
knuckle is. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know, babes. I know.
It's like, oh my goodness, you need stitches.
I think it'll heal.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, then I'll pass away.
I think. Yeah. I heard that open wounds you have to keep it. You have to keep them open, I guess.
Yes.
For healing.
Yes. Let the healing begin. As I like to say, me and Matt Damon.
But it's not hurting as much.
No. Oh, I almost forgot to tell my joke that I came up with.
Okay.
That you did not like. Okay. But occasionally, I like to come up with these little dad jokes. Mm-hmm. So, I think it already opened in Europe, but next week, as from when we're doing this, mm-hmm. the new James Bond movie called No Time to Die comes out. Uh-huh. And so my joke is, what do you call a James Bond movie that's written and directed by a chronic procrastinator? And the answer is, No Time to Try.
What a bump.
Yeah, I told you that joke the other day and you did not laugh.
No, it wasn't your best one.
Oh.
It wasn't your best dad joke.
I thought it was, for a dad joke, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was kind of creative.
A little bit corny, even for you.
But dad jokes are usually corny, babes.
I know, but come on.
What?
That's not your best dad joke, though.
Oh my goodness, it's not my worst either.
When did that ever become a term?
That's a really good question.
I never heard that term until like maybe a year or two ago.
I heard it longer ago than that, but it wasn't. I don't know. That's a good question.
Because I would imagine, I mean, not every dad, I guess if they have small children, they probably tell jokes like that. But mm-hmm. But if that same dad were around his friends, he wouldn't tell jokes like that.
No.
So I don't know. I just wonder how that term dad joke became a term, or I mean, even if moms tell jokes are still considered dad jokes.
I don't know. That's a good question, though, babes.
Yeah, how did that become a term?
I don't know, babes.
Yes.
Jaylo.
Yes.
What do you want to discuss?
I don't know. I don't have anything to talk about at the moment.
We could just make this a shorter one, though. We're at just over 50 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Well, we don't have to go deep.
I don't think so. Oh. I think we should save it for the next one.
Yes.
But we did cover some ground, okay?
We did, and tonight we're going to watch some Clint Directionwood movies.
Eastwood.
Eastwood?
Uh-huh.
I thought, are you sure it's not Directionwood?
No.
Okay.
No. East is a direction, but it isn't Directionwood.
I am very excited to watch Play Misty for Me. Mm. My mom told me good things about the movie when she was still alive.
Was that in the 50s?
No, I think it came out in 1970.
Oh, wow.
And I want to say it's the first movie he ever directed.
Misty is a song, by the way.
Yes. Well, he plays a DJ in the movie.
Nice. Yes. Play Misty for me.
Blame it on the DJ. Everybody rock. You know that song, right?
I think so.
That's a good song.
Yes. I think so. Yes.
I know I just butchered the song, but
yeah.
What can I do?
What can you do?
Yes. Well, babes, I guess this will be a short one, but a good one.
A short one, but a good one. Okay.
Yeah. But we can't end this without a kiss.
Kiss. When did we start doing that?
Kissing?
No. When did we start ending shows with kisses?
I think what happened is you wanted to go further than I did on these episodes. No. And I said, well, let's do a compromise.
No. Hold on.
I'm very family.
Hold on.
What?
You're the one who started it, I think.
No, I did, but I did because you wanted to go further, and I said,
No, that's not true.
And I said,
no.
And I said, well, what you got to understand about me, babes, is I'm a good Christian.
No, that's not true.
Stop. And I'm very concerned about little kids listening.
No.
Ouch.
Ow.
Did I bite your tongue or bite your?
You almost did, but it's okay. I'm sorry.
You jammed your thumb in between my teeth.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ouch. Okay. Anyway, nope. Hey.
We're gonna have a chickle truce.
Okay. Ow. Tickle truce.
All right.
And you didn't hurt my finger.
Well, good.
Okay.
Good.
Did I hurt you though?
It didn't hurt my teeth, but it hurt my lip a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
My teeth are fine, but my lip. No, you just like scratched.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, but see, this is why you should just listen and not fight back. Go fight back with words.
Well, Bubs.
What?
Don't you think it would be boring if I didn't fight back though?
What if we tried it?
No.
For like a year, and we just see how it went.
It's not gonna work, Bubs.
I say 1 year we try it.
Nope.
And if it doesn't work after a year, then we can reconsider.
No. Sorry.
Why?
Well, because it's been 3 years since we've been together, and I couldn't just let you, have all the fun.
No, but just for a year, babes.
Ah.
All right, well, give me a kiss then.
A year, schmear.
Yes, meal. You a bad you or a pap smear?
Hey.
Oh, I gotta give you a pap smear.
No. What are you talking about?
Remember, you said I need a pap smear, and I said, okay, I'll give you one.
Oh, I did not say that, folks.
I have a couple spoons. I don't know if that's how you give a pap smear.
Ow.
And I have a butter knife, too.
Ow. No. Bubs.
What?
You have to excuse him, folks. He's
Very smart.
No, he is smart, but he just makes these off the wall jokes out of nowhere.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay, give me a kiss. So what do you think, babes? We end this, you call your mom, and then should we watch another episode of The Boys?
I'll talk about it afterwards.
Oh.
No.
All right.
Okay. Anyway, sorry about your lip, Bubs.
That's okay, babes.
You're not bleeding, are you?
No, just my lip hurts.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, but that's okay. My teeth are fine. They're not fine, but they're no worse for wear because
you don't know if they are.
that's right, babes. But let's end this.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.